Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Some of you regular watchers may notice I've kind of gotten off my normal schedule here the last couple of weeks, and no real reason. It's kind of just due to circumstances. I had a video, I was going to basically shoot this video yesterday, but my roommate wasn't working, and he was in the house doing stuff around the kitchen and stuff, so that's all good. Thought I'd just get to it today. So today we're going to talk about the best raw vegan resource for health issues. And this one may be a little bit different than what you're thinking it is going into it. But if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate if you'd go hit that subscribe button now and then come back and check out a little bit more of my content here. I've talked about this a number of times in the past, but probably I don't know that I've necessarily made a specific video for this. It's just kind of been in with it kind of sandwiched in with other subjects before. But the best resource, I get asked questions all the time, and most of the time I kind of like, I don't give very specific answers. I like to point people in a certain direction. Why? Because as I've always said, I don't, I came to this lifestyle. I eat a certain way. I was healthy when I was fairly healthy when I came into this lifestyle. So I don't have that experience. I don't have that knowledge. I'm not an expert on telling you, okay, you've got diabetes or you've got this. And I get asked about all those different things. I get asked about from people that have diabetes. I get a lot of people with I think it was 2 videos ago where I was talking about bloating. I have so many people write to me and ask me about various gut issues, stomach issues, bloating, just don't feel good down there. I haven't really had people with, cancer's a pretty heavy one. I haven't had people with that, but there's just a multitude of different things. Thyroid, slow thyroid, just a lot of different things like autoimmune. Autoimmune is another one that this advice I think will come in very handy. And what I tell most of them, and what I would tell you, and this is the best info I could actually ever give you, I think, is you need to find, what I would do if I had any one of these issues, and I like this channel to just be a lot about that. What would Jack do? Because you're watching me. I'm not pretending to be an expert. I just like to give answers. What would Jack do? I get any one of these issues, eating disorders too, and I stay way away from that because there's physical and psychological and a lot of just different things in there. But this is the advice that I give everybody. Find somebody who eats who is a raw vegan or a whole food plant-based vegan, whatever your program is, how you're doing it. Find somebody that has had this specific health issue, and also too, they have to have 2 different criteria. Somebody that's had the specific health issue that you have, and somebody that has reversed it. I don't like to say healed or cured because there's a lot of things like, say, Crohn's and ulcerative colitis. I don't know if anybody completely heals from that or gets rid of that. I'm not, once again, not an expert. But I think a lot of people, through the way they eat, have basically put that into remission. Like my friend who was staying with me a couple of summers ago when I was in that last house, Amanda, I know she had, I can't remember if and I think in the end she got real technical with it. I don't know if she was sure if it was UC or Crohn's because they have some of the same similarities. But anyhow, put hers into remission. I've seen that with a number of people I spoke with. I remember back the 2 years I went to the Woodstock Fruit Festival, I spoke to several people with diabetes. When I first started following this lifestyle myself and started consuming content, another one too, and this isn't even raw, is T. Colin Campbell and Dr. Esselstyn. They've got all kind of information on people that have reversed, basically reversed heart issues, heart disease. And once again, I'm not a doctor, so I might be using the actual word heart disease wrong, but have totally reversed, heart issues that they were having, the gunk that was going through their veins. So find somebody with real experience with what you're looking for. Way too many people, those are the real experts. It probably is on everything. I just happen to make videos mostly on the subject of food with a healthy dose of meditation and things like that mixed in. But I think there's too much, especially in the YouTube universe and even in other places like Instagram, where we're getting video over there now. So people tend to have their little creators. Like everybody's got their favorite that they follow, whether it be on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And I think it's faulty thinking when it's like just you want every single issue, every problem, every subject filtered through the mind of your creator, when your favorite YouTube creator who may be still putting out good information is not qualified on that. Why are you going to this person over here who has never had diabetes or has never had any heart disease issues, like or high cholesterol, high blood pressure, any of these things? Why not go to the source? Go straight to the source. And in these cases, I don't rule out. I mean, I still, one of the things I said, and you're probably tired of me talking about fiber fueled all the time, but now that's a case where this guy's a doctor. Dr. Bulsiewicz is a doctor. So, and he knows this gut microbiome and he knows about gut issues, and he is an expert on that. I don't remember as many of the podcasts or different podcasts and YouTube videos that I've watched about him. I don't remember if he ever actually had any digestive issues, but and I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's actually a gastroenterologist. Did I say that right? So, he knows. And yes, anybody that's having that kind of issue, I might actually go, just so you could cut through some of the red tape, I'd say get his book, watch his videos, consume any content that the fiber fueled, and you can go here on YouTube and search things like that. But I would still say, even if I recommended him, even if you did listen to all his talks or read his book or whatever, that it's still very valuable to find somebody that maybe not even such a big creator or whatever, that has had this, whatever it is, and has used it to reverse. So, yeah, there's nothing there's nothing that's going to blow your mind about this video. I like to just think of that as just like common sense, go to the source. I like people, no matter what it is, whether it's your health, whether it's your money, whether it's investing, whether it's NBA, whether anything in life, why not go to a real expert? A real expert. That would be kind of like on TV, like, okay, we'll talk sports for a minute. That would be like on TV, like, I love the NBA. I'm a big NBA fan. Like, you could go to some of those commentators on ESPN and listen to their take on everything, but a lot of those guys, not all of them, there are some athletes that work at ESPN, but most of those folks, they never played the game. Or you can go to the players and ask them a thing about actually the game, maybe not the business of it. So the players know the game. These people are just talking about it. That's kind of what it can be in a lot of different areas in this YouTube world. People that do not have direct experience with anything. And I don't really have direct experience with any of these kind of issues. Like I say, going into this lifestyle, I should have been dead already. I drank like a maniac for 30 years. I ate garbage most of that time. Although that's a little misleading. I did do a lot of healthy eating. It was kind of like when I was eating healthy, but I would eat bad. So I should have been. I mean, it still to this day kind of surprises me that I didn't have some health issues already at the age of 48 coming into this lifestyle, but I didn't. So ergo, this has kind of just been my personal journey of like figuring things out as I went, adding some things, tweaking some things. But it's never been because I haven't had any issues to look into. I've never really sat down and figured out all that stuff, done the work, okay, well, if you've got this, you do this, this, and this. So get a real expert. And I'll stop right there because I'm just repeating myself now. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. I'm probably going to record another video today. If not tomorrow, so I might get a video 2 days in a row, 3 days, 4, whatever. I don't know. I just kind of go by ear. So y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.